explorers first set foot on Antarctica, they believed it to be a frozen wasteland, silent, lifeless, and empty. But the deeper science has looked, the stranger this land has become. Antarctica is a continent where nothing is ever quite as it seems. From mysterious pyramids buried in the snow, to chilling sounds recorded beneath the ice, to strange life forms thriving in impossible conditions. This land of ice is not just Earth's last frontier. It may also be one of its darkest secrets. Imagine a place so vast that it covers over 13 million square kilometers, larger than Europe by 40%. Antarctica is so big that you could fit India inside it and still have room left for 17 Pakistans. And yet, almost no one lives here. It's brutal cold, with temperatures plunging below minus 80 degrees Celsius, makes survival nearly impossible. But while the surface looks like a frozen prison, what lies beneath tells a very different story. Scientists estimate that if you combined all the snow from mountains, all the ice from glaciers, and every frozen piece of land across the planet, it would still only equal 10% of Antarctica's ice. The continent holds around 70% of the world's fresh water locked away in its frozen shell. Some ice layers reach a depth of nearly 5 kilometers deep enough to bury the world's tallest skyscrapers many times over. That means Antarctica isn't just cold, it's ancient. Layer upon layer of ice has been forming here for millions of years, each sheet hiding a page of Earth's forgotten history, and sometimes the ice whispers. In 2016, satellites captured something extraordinary, an enormous pyramid-like structure emerging from beneath the snow, perfectly symmetrical, with sides stretching 2 kilometers across. It looked eerily similar to the pyramids of Egypt. This discovery ignited fierce debates across the scientific community. Could it really be a pyramid built by human hands? If so, how could a civilization have existed in a land covered by ice for millions of years? Some dismissed it as a natural rock formation shaped by brutal winds. Others suggested it was evidence of a forgotten civilization, perhaps one far older than recorded history. And then came the theories that stretched beyond Earth itself, linking the Antarctic pyramid to extraterrestrial visitors. If one pyramid exists here, could there be more, buried deeper in the ice, waiting to be uncovered? The pyramid was not the only mystery. In 2017, German scientists, drilling deep into the ice, found something almost impossible to believe: fossilized plants and trees, thousands of years old, preserved beneath kilometers of snow. These were not plants of the cold, they were species you'd expect in rainforests. The evidence suggested that long ago, Antarctica may not have been a frozen desert at all, but a thriving green land. Some estimates suggest that around 11,000 years ago, parts of Antarctica were covered in forests, teeming with life. If that is true, then what happened? What catastrophic event froze an entire continent and erased its history? And then came the sound. In 2002, a massive section of the Larsen B ice shelf, almost the size of a major city, broke away and collapsed into the sea. Fearing future collapses, scientists placed dozens of sensors deep into the Ross ice shelf to study its movements. What they discovered shocked them. The ice shelf was humming. A strange, low-frequency vibration was resonating from beneath the surface, too deep for human ears to detect. was as if the ice itself was alive, breathing in harmony with the winds. The frequency changed with the seasons, rising and falling like a hidden song of the earth. Some believed it was just the shifting winds, carving tunnels through the snow. Others suspected something more, a force within the ice that we still do not fully understand. To this day, the sound remains one of Antarctica's most haunting mysteries. But the land of ice held even more secrets. In the 1,970 seconds, scientists using radar discovered vast underground lakes, hidden beneath kilometers of solid ice. Over 400 of these lakes have been found, some sealed away for millions of years. The largest, Lake Vostok, lies more than 3.5 kilometers below the surface and is one of the oldest and deepest lakes on Earth. When researchers drilled into it and extracted samples, what they found stunned them. Despite the crushing pressure, despite the darkness, despite the freezing temperatures, the lake was not dead. It was alive. Microorganisms, completely unique to this hidden world, were thriving in the dark waters. They had never seen sunlight, never touched the open air, yet they had built their own ecosystems. How could life exist here, cut off from the surface for millions of years? Some scientists suggest they survive by feeding on methane gas seeping up from the Earth's crust. Others wonder if such life might be a clue to what could exist on icy worlds beyond our planet, like Jupiter's moon Europa or Saturn's moon Enceladus. And as if that were not enough, Antarctica holds yet another surprise: volcanoes. Many imagine this frozen desert as nothing but ice, but beneath the snow lies fire. On Ross Island, several volcanoes rise, including Mount Erebus, one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Standing 3,800 meters tall, it has been boiling with lava for over 1 million years. In 2013, a group of scientists braved the deadly weather and climbed Erebus. What they found near the volcanic vents was astonishing. Tiny organisms clinging to life in one of the harshest places on Earth. They were species unknown anywhere else, proving that life can survive in conditions we once thought impossible. But there are darker mysteries, ones that remain hidden from public eyes. Over the years, whispers have spread of secret military bases buried deep beneath the Antarctic ice. During World War II, Nazi Germany reportedly conducted secret expeditions here, claiming parts of the continent and searching for hidden knowledge. Some conspiracy theories even suggest that they discovered something extraordinary, ancient technology, perhaps even evidence of contact with beings beyond Earth. Whether these stories are true or not, they continue to fuel speculation about what really lies under the endless ice. And then there are the sounds, the ones scientists admit to, and the ones they do not. In addition to the low-frequency hums, strange noises have been recorded echoing through the ice. Some so bizarre they defy explanation. Are they the cracking of glaciers, the shifting of ice sheets, or something else? Something that should not be there. Each discovery raises more questions than answers. So Antarctica remains a puzzle, a place where the line between science and mystery blurs. A continent that is at once frozen and alive, empty and full of secrets, deadly and yet vital to the survival of our planet. Every year, new discoveries are made, and every year, the story of Antarctica grows stranger. Perhaps one day we will finally uncover all of its secrets, but until then, This icy giant continues to whisper from the shadows, reminding us that the world we think we know still holds mysteries beyond imagination.